Beer lovers will be heading to Soweto this weekend for the township's annual beer festival. It's become one of the biggest social events in Soweto, attracting thousands of people. And for the first time, you'll have the chance to sample some of the country's best craft beers. Soweto's very own beer is also being launched at the event this year. Joining us now in the studio for more on the Soweto Beer Festival is the organizer himself, Godfrey Mautloa. Godfrey, good morning and thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you and thanks for having me.
Yes. How many people do you expect this year to be there? You've been drawing thousands over the years.
Absolutely. We're expecting in excess of 15,000 people over the 4 days.
Yeah. And is the launch of the Soweto's own beer brand the main attraction?
Yes, it is the main attraction, but also the other main attraction is for the first time ever in Soweto that people will be able to sample craft beers.
Okay, and that will be from all over?
It's from all over the country, and there's one or two from abroad as well.
It's a lot of work to organize something like this, eh?
Absolutely, it's strenuous, but eventually it's fun.
You've been doing it for 14 years now?
Yeah, since 1999.
What has kept you going? Don't tell me it's Castle Lager that has kept you going.
Now, basically what's kept us going is the enthusiasm from the people that come to the event, what they enjoy about it, the feedback, the input, and people just come in and tell you what changes they want, and they've become part of the event.
Just take us through your journey. I mean, 14 years ago, South Africa was also in a different place. You start this festival in Soweto, and you've made a success of it, that it is now an annual event. I mean, what has changed for you? Why has it become so successful?
I think why it's become so successful is that we've taken a humble product, beer, but we've given it dignity, and we've been able to say to people, there are other ways of enjoying your favorite lager instead of just sitting under a tree with a quart or something. You can come into a sophisticated environment and meet like-minded people, and not just beer, have food, listen to music, play games, watch big screen sports and that type of thing.
And where does it take place normally?
It takes place in Mofolo at the Sharp Stadium. It's opposite Mofolo Park.
Okay. Now, you said there's some overseas craft beers that will also be on show there. Yes. Are you able to share with us from which countries are these?
We've got a few from Belgium and some from Denmark.
Yeah. October is known in some parts of the world as a month where there's kind of these beer fests. Did you get the inspiration from that? I mean, why did you start with a beer festival 14 years ago?
Well, we obviously got the inspiration from the big mother, Oktoberfest in Germany. And then we just thought, Soweto is a big beer-loving township, and it's a trendsetter, and most nice things, good things, and smart things start in Soweto. But also we thought, we were running a pub restaurant at that time, and we thought, instead of doing just another DJ bash outside and having people dancing, let's just give people an experience, and do something different with, as I said, this humble product, beer.
You mentioned dancing just now, and just made me think, is music part of the festival? Do you have musicians there as well?
It's an absolute essential part of the event, but what we do with this event is that we go out and source upcoming local artists and give them a platform, because the beer festival itself, it's a big brand, so it's an attraction already, so you don't need to go and get a big name artist. So we're going to have over 40 different artists and DJs playing over the weekend, and there'll be live music, there'll be DJs, there'll be comedy, there'll be tap dancing, and we'll have other fun things as well, like mechanical bull rides and gaming zones and that type of thing.
Yeah. As an organizer of a beer festival, I need to ask you this. Currently South Africa is battling with abuse of alcohol, and we hear government wants to introduce a ban on advertising alcohol. When you organize a festival like this, I mean, those kind of issues must also be top of mind for you.
They absolutely are, and fortunately all our partners, main partners, even your big commercial brands, they subscribe to the responsible drinking code, and we have a display of this responsible drinking literature, and we talk to people about how to behave and to handle themselves. And we also have people from the local Soweto Health Forum coming, telling people about safe sex and looking after themselves and nutrition and that type of thing. So it's not just drinking. It's a social interaction at various levels.
Okay, and the festival opens tonight?
It opens today at 2 p.m.
Okay, good luck. Thank you very much, Godfrey, for coming in.
Thank you.
That's the Soweto Beer Fest organizer, Godfrey Senwelo Mautloa.
News that moves. eNCA.com.